Hello, this is Mitchell T. Palmer. You know my name, damn it. Listen, I gotta put that back into this stuff because, today's share is about jammers. Jammers. You have this happen to you? You're working along, you're trying to make a difference in life, you're trying to make something good happen. And some asshole comes along. And the sad fact is a lot of times the people closest to us to jam you back, to to tell you why you shouldn't be doing what you're doing, or you think too much of yourself. If you got an ego, or you're not that fantastic. It brings up to mind the cliches like dance like no one's watching. Now, I fucking hate little cute squirrely cliches like that. I really hate them. But they're all so true. So, especially this happens. You are showing up and you're turning out work like a monster, and you're running at full speed, all cylinders firing perfectly. And some asshole comes along and says, "Boy, you think you're something else, don't you?" And maybe you ought to calm down a little bit. I particularly have one person in my life who quite often blasphemes God into the situation, saying that God doesn't want me to be so full of myself. But you know what? It's interesting because a lot of times those, I'm going to call them jammers, that jam you down when you try and put out effort, time, who you are. A lot of times the ones who jam you down the hardest are the ones that didn't even fucking show up to work today. They didn't even come. Or they showed up and then left early. And it's my goal to build myself into an authority. Now, I think I already have a lot of goddamn authority on a lot of goddamn subjects. I know a lot of shit. I've had, a good number of the people in this group are my exact same age. What do you think you have learned in life? You got anything to offer? Hell, I do. I think you got a lot to offer. I think I've got more to offer than what I even give myself credit for. And when I am in the process of trying to unleash that power, that ability, that knowledge, and share it with people who do want to listen, who do think it's pretty fucking great, there's that person who didn't go to work today because they weren't feeling it, to say, man, look at the ego on you. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about Kardashian's ex boo boo, whatever his name is. You know who, Kanye West. This is not prepared material, right? This is my opinion after a lot of study under a lot of people who know what the hell they're doing. This is what makes you and me and anyone else out there who's willing to put something out into the world, regardless of what other people might think of it. This is what makes you great. This is what makes you great. Now, Kanye West has a different approach to it, and we've all seen examples of, oh my God, what the hell is this train wreck, right? But I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan, and I know I'm blaspheming something from years back. But who are these goddamn people who have nothing to do in life? They have no goals. They won't set goals. You talk to these people about goals, and what you get from them is, yeah, I don't do goals. You don't do goals. I have a good friend. Actually, I don't think he's a friend anymore. By his choice, whatever. I have a good friend who told me once, I work with a guy who one day was talking about TV and television series and what he likes to watch at night. He asked me, this is my friend talking, he asked Bob, my buddy Bob, what do you like to watch? Bob told him a few things, and then he said, and a lot of the time I don't spend a lot of time at night watching anything on TV or movies. I read a book. And he said this coworker turned to him and he said, Bob, I can't stand to read. I hate reading. I think I would rather lie down in a bed of ants covered in sugar water than read a book. Okay. I have the same attitude toward these jammers that I'm talking about today. You don't want to be great. You don't want to do anything great. You don't want to touch lives. You don't want to make a difference. You just want to kneel down. You want to pray in the right place. Because you pray with the right people in the right location or in the right way, you're good. Ignoring the fact that if there be a God, he has asked for us to create. As far as I'm concerned, it's right in the goddamn Bible. Multiply. Be fruitful. These are lessons that I've learned largely from coaches and mentors over the last little bit, but over a lifetime. So if I turn up to offer something that I think is greatness in me, and somebody who didn't bother to even go to their goddamn job today wants to jam that back down and tell me I'm being an ego freak, so be it. Because like crabs in a bucket, human beings will hold people back. We'll hold each other back. It's not normal in the human race to excel, to accelerate, to accomplish, to achieve, to be fruitful and multiply. I just, my advice to you, as the circle I run in now likes to call it, celebrity, authority, expert. Where is yours? I know where mine is. I also know that I'm still subject to the few people that I surround myself with who will jam that back down. That's fine. Because as Russell Brunson says, I'm not looking for the people who like my message. I'm looking for the people who don't like my message, because as soon as I discover the guy who hates my message with a passion, I know right behind him will be 20 or 30 or more, give or take, who absolutely adore my message because I'm not afraid to share it. Real and raw facts and emotions that are relevant to what I'm trying to do. So, long and short of it is, be your own damn celebrity authority expert. There's a reason I used to start and finish these with the same tagline. Because guess what? That's my share for today. I am Mitchell T. Palmer, and you know my name, damn it. Now be good, or don't get caught. And don't be a dickweed jammer. Those people who can't do anything but keep you down will betray themselves. And when they do, you will know them. You'll be able to move away from that attitude, and you'll be able to let your light shine. There's another one of those damn cliches. You know my name, damn it.